which link us back to these technology trends that we all talked about. Three areas which are figuring out. So first of all, from our own network point of view, our contribution towards the environment and also towards the renewable energy. So Telenor Pakistan has had a very, very aggressive program in reducing our carbon footprint, in reducing our reliance on diesel and electricity generation, which relies on these dirty sources. So over the past 5 years, we've been able to reduce our diesel consumption from a high of around 40 million liters 5 years ago to now almost down to 16 million liters. So that's a substantial increase, and that has been built on using advanced technologies in the battery area. So most of our cell sites are now being deployed with the lithium-ion batteries that you see, the same technology that is being used for the Tesla and other electrical vehicles. Similarly, our reliance on the solar energy is increasing a lot. This year, we will end almost 15% of our towers, that is around 1,300 sites, will be using solar energy to power their operations. So this is the highest reliance on solar energy from any of the mobile operators in Pakistan. So that's the first link to what was talked about. The second area where we are contributing and we are trying to participate and develop in the developing trends is the M-Agri, or the mobile agriculture platforms. The perception around the agriculture community, unfortunately, is that it is not so aggressive in adopting the latest technology trends that are out there. But you would be surprised that Telenor Pakistan's experience when we go out and offer such services is on the contrary. In fact, our M-Agri platform, which we call Kushal Zamindar, which is a platform which provides digital services, access to information, and also some of the IVR-based services, we have 7 million farmers who actually subscribe to those services and are also paying for those services. So there they are able to get access to the latest weather information, they are able to get access to some of the diseases of the plants, the crops, and the pesticides related information. So the adoption is quite good. It's something that we as an industry need to tap into and increase the adoption, because that's the direction we go. Second example from the agriculture area, and again, in partnership with one of the biggest, another private sector operator, Telenor Pakistan is providing an end-to-end solution for the milk collection across the country. So we provide a solution which is integrated with the EasyPesa and some of the M2M solutions, where one of the largest dairy products companies in Pakistan is using Telenor Pakistan's, not just the network, but the platform itself for doing the daily milk collection all across the country. And this is very heavily deployed in the rural areas of Punjab and some parts of Sindh. So the third example that I will give from this developing trend, of course, is this M-education. So beyond talk about how important it is, we realize that the COVID pandemic has certainly enhanced that realization and the need for doing something. So out of our accelerator program, which is branded as Velocity, there are quite a few startups which are now coming out. We don't have the scale yet, so it's been an experiment in supporting those startups, but there are companies which are local Pakistani companies which have started providing platforms and other educational materials through their apps, through their digital environment, and we are helping them achieve scale by giving them access to the 45, 47 million customers that we have and the children amongst them. So this was a very brief link up from what we are doing locally in Pakistan and how these are contributing back to the global trends. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Khurram. Now I would like to call on stage Member Telecom MOIT, Mr. Umar Malik, to share a few words. Sir, please.